Let's start by addressing a belief many of us have held onto for years, that walking is the ultimate key to staying youthful and vibrant. For decades, we've heard that taking those daily steps is the magic bullet for a healthier life. It's simple, it's accessible, and yes, it does wonders for our heart, mind, and spirit. But here's where things get a bit more complex. As we grow older, particularly once we cross into our 70s, our bodies change. And with these changes, we need to rethink our approach to exercise. See, it's not just about the number of steps or how many miles we walk. It's about tuning into what our bodies are telling us, focusing on the quality of our movement, and preserving our physical resources in a way that truly supports our health as we age. Now, before we go deeper into this discussion, we'd really appreciate it if you could take a moment to like this video. Your support helps us continue sharing these insights into living well as we age. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do so, and don't forget to turn on that bell notification. This way, you'll stay updated on future content that dives into essential topics just like this one. And listen, we want your feedback too. If you find this video helpful, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, leave a 0 and tell us how we can improve. Your thoughts matter to us, so let's get this conversation going. Let's be clear, walking is valuable. It has a range of benefits that support both physical and mental health. However, as we age, especially in those golden years, too much of a good thing can become problematic. With each decade that passes, our joints endure natural wear and tear, making them more vulnerable to issues like arthritis. Think about the repetitive impact of walking on hard surfaces. It's no surprise that it can start to take a toll. Pain, stiffness, and discomfort often follow, overshadowing the benefits we once enjoyed. And then there's the issue of balance. Our reflexes and stability aren't what they used to be, which means walking longer distances can increase the risk of falls. Falls are not just minor setbacks at this stage, they can lead to serious consequences. So, it becomes crucial to conserve our energy and manage how we use our physical efforts wisely. What's the alternative? It's not about abandoning walking altogether. It's about shifting our focus toward activities that offer more significant benefits for the energy we invest. Picture this: instead of pushing ourselves to hit a certain step count, we could explore exercises that help improve our strength, balance, and flexibility. These are the elements that keep us independent and make everyday movements easier. Strength training, for instance, builds muscle and supports joint health, making us less prone to injury. Gentle stretching can enhance our flexibility, reducing stiffness and making movement more fluid. Even activities like Tai Chi can aid in improving balance, which is essential as we age. By incorporating these forms of exercise into our routines, we address areas that walking alone might not cover, setting ourselves up for a higher quality of life. Now, this doesn't mean we should avoid walking altogether. It means we should approach it with mindfulness. We want to balance it with other activities that cater to our body's evolving needs. This is the time to work with our bodies rather than against them, to focus on well-being rather than pushing for high numbers. We're here to help you navigate this stage of life with the wisdom and insight that comes from listening to what our bodies need. So, let's delve into why walking less, and choosing our movements carefully, can lead to a healthier, more vibrant life in our later years. 1. Strength training. Let's talk about strength training and why it's something we all need to consider seriously, especially as we get older. Many people tend to think of strength training as something for athletes or those who want to look muscular. However, it's far more important than just the aesthetic benefits. In reality, strength training is about preserving the foundation of our body's ability to function efficiently and safely. It's an investment in our future health and independence, enabling us to move freely and live actively as the years go by. When we build and maintain muscle, we're essentially giving ourselves the power to remain self-sufficient and in control of our daily lives. As we age, One of the natural changes our bodies go through is a gradual loss of muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. This decline can start as early as our 30s and accelerates with each passing decade. Without intervention, this loss can significantly impact our mobility, strength, and balance. You might have seen this happen to older adults who struggle to get up from a chair or find it difficult to carry groceries. This isn't just a matter of physical strength, it's about the independence that we risk losing if we don't take proactive steps. Strength training can be our best defense, our strategy to counteract this natural decline. Think of it as a way to fortify your body, to keep it resilient and capable, so you can continue to do the things you love for as long as possible. Falling becomes a serious concern as we get older. With weaker muscles, we lose balance more easily, and that's when the risk of falls, and consequently, injuries, increases. A fall might seem minor in our younger years, but as we age, it can lead to fractures, lengthy recoveries, or even permanent changes in how we live. Strength training plays a crucial role in preventing this. When our muscles are strong, they act like a support system for our bones and joints, providing stability and making it easier for us to catch ourselves in moments of imbalance. It's like giving your body a built-in safety mechanism, one that reduces the likelihood of an accident. It's not just about lifting weights, it's about building a foundation of security and confidence in our physical abilities. Managing weight effectively becomes another key aspect of healthy aging. Our metabolism naturally slows down over time, which means our bodies burn fewer calories, even during rest. This is where strength training comes in. It helps to rev up that sluggish metabolism. When we increase our muscle mass, we're essentially turning our bodies into more efficient calorie-burning machines. Muscles require more energy to maintain, so by incorporating strength exercises into our routine, we boost our metabolism and keep our weight in check. Think of it as turning up the thermostat in a room. The more muscle we have, the more warmth, or energy, we generate, helping us manage our weight and energy levels more effectively. Strong muscles also play a direct role in supporting our bones. Over time, bones can become less dense and more susceptible to fractures, a condition known as osteoporosis. Strength training stimulates bone remodeling, which means it encourages the production of new bone tissue. When we engage in activities that involve lifting weights or using resistance, we're signaling our bones to stay strong and dense. This creates a more durable structure within our bodies, making us less prone to injuries like fractures. Imagine feeling confident in knowing that you have a solid internal framework to support you, even in moments of slips or stumbles. Posture and balance are often overlooked until we start to notice discomfort or strain in our daily movements. When our muscles are weak, our posture suffers, which can lead to a chain of problems, including back pain and reduced balance. Strength training helps us address this by targeting the muscles that support our spine, particularly in the core and lower body. A strong core stabilizes our body, allowing us to stand tall and maintain our equilibrium. Good posture not only makes us look more self-assured but also prevents many of the aches and pains associated with poor alignment. By engaging in regular strength exercises, we are essentially teaching our body to carry itself with grace and stability, making every movement feel more fluid and effortless. Now, you might be asking, where do we begin? Here's the beauty of strength training: it's not about lifting heavy weights or spending hours at the gym. It's about consistency and starting at a level that's comfortable for you. Let's imagine someone named Jean, who has never really focused on strength exercises before. She starts small, using resistance bands and water dumbbells to perform gentle movements like squats, seated rows, and shoulder presses. At first, these exercises might feel challenging, but over time, Jean notices an improvement in her strength. She can now carry her grocery bags with more ease and feels steadier on her feet when climbing stairs. That's how strength training works. It sneaks up on you with its benefits, gradually making daily activities simpler and more enjoyable. strength training is also a remarkable tool for enhancing our mental and emotional well-being. When we set a goal to build strength and see progress, it fosters a sense of accomplishment. There's an intrinsic reward in knowing that we're getting stronger, not just physically but also in our mindset. This boost in self-confidence can have a profound impact on how we perceive our capabilities and how we engage with the world around us. We start to see ourselves as more capable and resilient, which naturally improves our overall mental health and outlook on life. When it comes to energy, strength training has a surprising effect. Many people assume that working out will make them more tired, but the opposite is often true. Building muscle improves the body's efficiency in using oxygen, which means we have more stamina throughout the day. The more we exercise, the more energy we seem to have. It's like recharging a battery. Each time we work out, we're adding to our reserves, allowing us to participate more actively in daily activities. This extra energy can be the difference between feeling worn out and being able to engage joyfully with our family, friends, and hobbies. We should also talk about how strength training influences our posture and self-perception. Standing upright isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. When our posture improves, it can change how we interact with others and how they perceive us. It radiates a sense of vitality and confidence. By strengthening the muscles that support our spine, we naturally begin to hold ourselves with more poise. This change in how we carry ourselves can lead to positive social interactions, creating a ripple effect that enhances our mood and self-assurance. The process of progressive overload in strength training? This concept is crucial for continued improvement. When we progressively increase the resistance or weight in our exercises, we encourage our muscles to adapt and grow stronger. It's much like how we approach challenges in life. By gradually pushing our boundaries, we develop resilience and capacity. This principle applies not just to physical training but to our personal growth. Each time we challenge our muscles, they respond by becoming more capable, just as we do when we face life's obstacles head-on. Incorporating strength training into our routine is also about maintaining a sense of control over our own bodies. As we age, it's easy to feel like things are slipping out of our hands. By taking the time to build strength, we're actively reclaiming that control. It's a powerful reminder that our health is in our hands and that we have the ability to shape our future. This proactive approach creates a mindset of empowerment, reinforcing the idea that we are not merely passive participants in the aging process. Let's revisit our friend Jean after several months of consistent training. Not only has she become stronger, but she also feels more confident and energized. She notices that daily activities, like gardening or carrying her groceries, have become second nature, no longer requiring as much effort or causing discomfort. This improvement extends beyond the physical. Jean feels a renewed sense of independence, knowing that she can trust her body to support her through various tasks. That's what strength training is all about, empowering us to live life on our terms, with the freedom to move and enjoy each day to its fullest. The best part is that strength training doesn't require expensive equipment or gym memberships. We can start with simple resistance exercises that use our own body weight, like push-ups, squats, and planks. As we progress, we can gradually introduce light weights, resistance bands, or even water bottles. It's about finding what works for us and steadily building upon it. This journey is unique to each of us, tailored to our abilities and goals. To sum up, strength training is a multifaceted gift to ourselves. It enhances our physical capabilities, sharpens our mind, boosts our confidence, and fortifies our bones. By starting small, like Jean did, and progressively increasing the challenge, we give our bodies the opportunity to grow stronger, more balanced, and ready for whatever comes our way. So, let's embrace strength training not as a chore but as an empowering act of self-care. It's a way to nurture our independence, health, and vitality for years to come. 2. Balance exercises. The next point is one that many of us might overlook in our daily fitness routines, but it's incredibly vital: balance exercises. These exercises are not just about preventing falls as we grow older, though that is a key benefit. They play a fundamental role in strengthening our muscles and improving our coordination, ensuring that we maintain stability and mobility well into our later years. You see, balance is a skill that we often take for granted when we're young. However, as time goes by, we start to notice that our stability isn't quite what it used to be. This is where balance exercises come in, acting as a safeguard for our long-term physical independence. Let's consider why this is so important. Our muscles, joints, and nervous system work together to keep us upright and moving smoothly. When one part of this system becomes weak or compromised, it throws everything else off. That's when we're more likely to stumble, trip, or lose our footing in unexpected situations. Now, if we make balance exercises a regular part of our lives, we're essentially strengthening the body's natural stabilizers. We're teaching our muscles to respond quickly and effectively, preventing those awkward moments when we suddenly find ourselves off balance. One of the simplest ways to begin practicing balance is by standing on one leg. Picture this: you're in your living room, standing near a sturdy chair or countertop for support. You lift one foot off the ground just a couple of inches, holding onto that support for stability. As the seconds tick by, you might feel a little wobble. That's completely normal. Your muscles are working, adjusting, and learning to keep you steady. After a few days of practice, you start feeling more secure and confident. You find that you can stand on one leg for longer periods and even challenge yourself by letting go of the support or closing your eyes. This is just the beginning, though. As we become more comfortable with basic exercises, we can explore more advanced forms of balance training. Tai Chi, for example, is a fantastic option. This ancient Chinese martial art is all about slow, deliberate movements that train both the mind and body. As we move through the graceful poses, we are not just improving our balance. We are also cultivating mental focus and relaxation. The beauty of Tai Chi lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require any equipment or special skills, just our willingness to move mindfully. This practice not only boosts our physical stability but also offers us a mental reset, which is so beneficial in today's fast-paced world. Another wonderful form of balance exercise is yoga. Yoga incorporates various poses that enhance flexibility, coordination, and body awareness. Think of the tree pose, where we stand on one leg with the other foot resting against our inner thigh or calf. In this pose, we stretch our arms up, grounding ourselves firmly. It's a powerful exercise for balance because it forces us to engage our core and focus on maintaining that steady posture. As we hold the pose, we become acutely aware of how our body moves and responds, improving our overall coordination. Why are these exercises so effective? When we challenge our balance, we are engaging the muscles that stabilize us, muscles in our legs, core, and even our feet. These stabilizing muscles often get neglected in traditional strength or cardio workouts. By incorporating balance exercises, we're essentially covering all bases. We're building a stronger, more responsive body that's less prone to injuries. Think of a man named Victor, who is in his 60s. He's been physically active all his life, but lately, he's noticed that his balance isn't as sharp as it once was. He finds himself feeling a bit unsteady when walking on uneven surfaces or stepping off curbs. Victor decides to incorporate simple balance exercises into his routine, starting with standing on one leg while holding onto the kitchen counter for support. Over the next few weeks, he gradually progresses to more advanced exercises, like practicing Tai Chi and attending yoga classes. He begins to notice changes, not just in his balance but in his overall confidence. Walking downstairs becomes less daunting, and he no longer fears losing his footing when out for a stroll. By strengthening his balance, Victor regains a sense of independence and control over his movements. The benefits of regular balance exercises go beyond just preventing falls. Improved balance directly impacts our posture. When we stand upright with a steady, aligned posture, we project confidence and strength. Our movements become more fluid and controlled, making daily activities feel more effortless. Additionally, these exercises enhance our body awareness, which is the ability to sense how our body is positioned and moving in space. This awareness is crucial, not only for avoiding injuries but also for carrying ourselves with grace and ease. When we practice balance exercises regularly, we also notice an increase in our mental focus. Standing on one leg, for instance, requires concentration. We need to be fully present, paying attention to our body's subtle shifts and movements. This mindful awareness can extend to other areas of our lives. We become more attuned to how our body feels and responds, which is especially important in managing physical and mental stress. And here's the thing, balance exercises are not limited to a specific age group. They can benefit people of all ages. For younger individuals, these exercises build a strong foundation for future mobility and athletic performance. For older adults, they provide a safeguard against falls, helping to maintain independence. It's never too early or too late to start incorporating balance work into our routines. This is a consistent part of our lives as a smart, proactive approach to maintaining our health and well-being. They are simple to practice, require no special equipment, and can be done almost anywhere. Whether we start with basic exercises like standing on one leg or dive into more advanced practices like Tai Chi or yoga, the benefits are immense. Improved stability, greater confidence, better posture, and enhanced body awareness are just a few rewards we gain. So, let's challenge ourselves to prioritize balance in our fitness routines. By doing so, we build a strong, resilient body that serves us well in every stage of life. 3. Flexibility and range of motion exercises. The third point we must consider is the importance of flexibility and range of motion exercises. These exercises are not just an optional part of our routine, they are fundamental to our overall physical health, particularly as we advance in age. Picture this, our muscles, like rubber bands, can lose their elasticity and become stiff if not stretched regularly. This tightness can lead to limited mobility, poor posture, and even a higher risk of injuries in our daily lives. Think of how hard it is to move when we wake up feeling stiff in the morning. Now imagine living with that tightness every day. It's a scenario we certainly want to avoid, and flexibility exercises are our answer. Now, when we talk about flexibility, we're not just referring to advanced yoga poses or demanding splits. It's about keeping our muscles supple and joints mobile so that we can move comfortably through our day-to-day activities. Gentle stretches and movements can go a long way in helping us achieve this. For example, a simple stretch like raising our arms overhead and reaching for the sky can release tension in the upper body. Or try bending sideways to stretch the torso, allowing us to feel the release of tightness along our sides. These movements, although small, have a big impact on how we feel and move. Let's break it down further. The benefits of regular stretching are profound. By increasing the length and elasticity of our muscles and tendons, we enhance our overall mobility. This means moving freely and with greater ease, whether we're reaching for something on a high shelf or bending down to tie our shoes. Have we ever felt that tugging sensation when reaching down after sitting for too long? That's a sign of tight muscles calling out for a good stretch. Incorporating flexibility exercises into our daily routine can help us address that tightness before it turns into a problem. Think about this for a moment. Our bodies are designed for movement. But when we neglect flexibility exercises, our muscles become stiff, limiting that natural flow. This stiffness can also affect our posture. When muscles are tight, they pull on our skeletal structure, leading to issues like rounded shoulders or a forward head posture. These problems can, over time, cause discomfort or even chronic pain. By maintaining flexible muscles, we better support our skeleton, promoting a natural, upright posture that not only looks confident but feels good. Imagine an older gentleman, let's call him Victor. Victor used to be active in his younger years, but gradually became less focused on his flexibility as life got busier. Over time, he noticed that simple tasks like bending down to pick something off the floor or reaching into a high cupboard became more challenging. His shoulders felt tight, his lower back ached, and his posture began to slouch. When he finally started incorporating daily stretches into his routine, things began to change. Slowly but surely, he regained some of that lost mobility. His back felt less strained, and he started to move with more ease and confidence. This transformation wasn't immediate, it took consistency and dedication. But by making flexibility exercises a regular part of his day, Victor found that he was not only more physically capable but also felt a sense of lightness and vitality he had missed. We need to remember that these exercises don't require expensive equipment or a gym membership. We can do them right in our living room, during a break at work, or even while watching TV. The accessibility of flexibility exercises means there's no excuse to skip them. A few minutes of stretching daily can bring about remarkable changes in how our body feels and functions. It's about integrating simple movements into our everyday life and making them a habit. Furthermore, flexibility exercises can significantly alleviate tension in areas prone to stress, like our back, neck, and shoulders. How often do we find ourselves rubbing our neck or rolling our shoulders after sitting for hours at a desk? Those are clear signals from our body indicating the need for movement. Stretching helps to release that built-up tension, providing relief and preventing discomfort from turning into chronic pain. As we get older, maintaining flexibility becomes even more crucial. Our muscles naturally lose elasticity with age, and if we don't actively work to keep them stretched and supple, our range of motion will decrease. This can lead to a greater risk of falls or injuries since we might not be able to move as quickly or efficiently to catch ourselves if we trip or slip. Stretching, therefore, is not just about feeling good in the moment, it's about preserving our physical independence and safety in the long run. Another often overlooked benefit is the positive impact on our mental well-being. Engaging in slow, mindful stretches allows us to connect with our body, helping to reduce stress and promote relaxation. When we stretch, we tend to breathe more deeply, sending signals to our nervous system to calm down. It's a form of self-care that helps us reset mentally and physically, especially after a long, demanding day. Start small. Maybe it's a quick morning stretch after getting out of bed or a gentle reach toward the toes in the evening. Over time, we can gradually increase the duration and range of our stretches. Consistency is key here. Just like brushing our teeth daily keeps them healthy, stretching daily keeps our muscles flexible and ready for movement. 4. Mindful movement. You may ask yourself about the fourth point we want to introduce, mindful movement. It might sound simple, but it carries an impact that goes far beyond what we often realize. When we talk about mindful movement, we're referring to practices that bring your body and mind into harmony, like Tai Chi, yoga, or Qigong. These aren't just physical exercises, they're a bridge to a deeper, more peaceful state of being. Imagine being able to quiet the noise in your head, to feel the tension leave your body, and to find a calm center within yourself. Mindful movement offers exactly that. It's not just a way to stay fit, it's a journey toward mental clarity, emotional balance, and a stronger, healthier version of you. Picture this, you're standing in a quiet, serene room. You take a deep breath in, and as you do, you slowly stretch your arms above your head. You feel your muscles engage, your body awakening with each movement. As you exhale, you let go of the stress you've been holding onto, perhaps without even realizing it. This simple act of combining breath with movement creates a powerful shift. It's like hitting the reset button on your mind and body. You're not just moving for the sake of exercise, you're moving with awareness, focusing on how each part of your body feels, how each breath connects with the next. This level of mindfulness helps you disconnect from the chaotic rush of daily life and reconnect with yourself in a meaningful way. Let's delve deeper into why this practice is so transformative. We often think of exercise as something we need to get through, a task on our to-do list. But mindful movement is different. It's not about pushing your body to its limits or achieving a certain number of reps. Instead, it's about paying attention to the journey, the sensation of your muscles stretching, the rhythm of your breath, the stillness in your mind. When you move with intention, you invite peace into your life. You begin to feel your heartbeat slowing down, your mind clearing, and your body softening. It's like a wave of calm washing over you, quieting the mental chatter that often fills your day. One of the most significant benefits of mindful movement is its impact on our stress levels. Many of us live in a constant state of tension, where our minds are racing from one worry to the next. This triggers our body's stress response, flooding our system with cortisol. But here's where mindful movement works its magic. As you breathe deeply and move slowly, your body gets the signal that it's safe to relax. Your cortisol levels begin to drop, and a sense of tranquility starts to take hold. Over time, this practice can rewire your response to stress, making you more resilient in the face of life's challenges. And that's not all. Engaging in mindful movement regularly can sharpen your focus and enhance your mental clarity. Think of it this way: every day, we're bombarded with information, distractions, and obligations that pull our attention in 100 different directions. It's no wonder we often feel overwhelmed and scattered. However, when you set aside time for mindful movement, you're essentially giving your brain a much-needed break. You're training it to concentrate on one thing at a time: the movement, the breath, the present moment. This focus doesn't stay confined to your practice, it spills over into other areas of your life. You'll find that you can tackle tasks with a clearer mind, handle decisions with more ease, and face difficulties with a steadier heart. There's another element to mindful movement that's equally profound: emotional regulation. Life is full of highs and lows, and our emotions can sometimes feel like a roller coaster we can't get off. But through practices like yoga or Tai Chi, we learn to ride those waves more smoothly. How? By being present. When you're in a difficult yoga pose, for example, and your muscles start to shake, you don't panic. You breathe. You focus on staying balanced. You learn to endure the discomfort with grace. This lesson extends far beyond the yoga mat. It teaches us how to breathe through life's emotional challenges, to remain calm when things get tough, and to respond rather than react to situations that trigger us. But mindful movement isn't just about managing stress or emotions, it's also a way to nurture a loving relationship with your body. We live in a world that often pushes us to ignore our body's signals, to keep going even when we're tired, to strive for unrealistic standards of perfection. However, when you engage in mindful movement, you start to listen to your body. You notice where you're holding tension, maybe in your neck, shoulders, or lower back, and you learn how to release it. This practice of tuning in allows you to become more attuned to what your body needs, whether it's rest, nourishment, or simply some time to move and stretch. Over time, this can lead to a greater appreciation of your body's strength and capabilities. You might wonder, how does this practice build resilience? When you incorporate mindful movement into your routine, you develop a kind of mental and emotional fortitude. Tai Chi, for example, involves slow, deliberate movements that require patience and focus. This patience becomes a habit that you carry into your everyday life. You become more adaptable, less thrown off by unexpected changes. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more you practice staying centered in your movements, the more you find that same center when life gets unpredictable. This resilience becomes a core part of who you are, helping you face life with a calm, steady mindset. And then there's the sense of community that mindful movement can foster. When you join a yoga class or a Tai Chi group, you become part of something larger than yourself. You move in harmony with others, breathe together, and support each other in the practice. This shared experience is incredibly grounding. It connects you with others on a path toward inner peace and self-discovery. This connection is a reminder that we're all navigating life's challenges, and that we can draw strength from one another. Gratitude naturally arises from this practice as well. When you move mindfully, you become acutely aware of what your body can do. You notice the stretch of your muscles, the strength in your legs, the grace of your movements. This awareness breeds appreciation, not just for the physical body, but for the quiet, everyday moments of life. You start to carry this sense of gratitude with you, seeing beauty in the small things, and approaching each day with a more positive, open heart. 5. Aquatic exercise. The last but also the most crucial form of physical activity we often overlook is aquatic exercise. Now, some of us might think, isn't that just another way of saying swimming? But let's take a step back and explore the depth of aquatic exercise. It goes far beyond just swimming laps. It includes a range of water-based activities like water walking, water aerobics, and even resistance training with specialized equipment. Water has unique properties that create an environment where we can achieve a highly effective yet gentle workout. This isn't merely about splashing around, it's about harnessing the power of water to work for us, to support us, and to help our bodies achieve fitness in a refreshing way. Water's buoyancy is something special. When we step into a pool, lake, or even the sea, we feel that lightness, that effortless floating sensation. This buoyancy actually holds the key to why aquatic exercise is so beneficial. It lifts and supports our body, reducing the impact on our joints and muscles. Imagine this: when we move in water, we're able to perform exercises that might be too challenging or painful on land. The water reduces the strain on our knees, hips, and spine, which is especially helpful for those of us dealing with conditions like arthritis, joint pain, or chronic back issues. It's as if the water becomes our silent partner, providing just the right amount of support to keep us moving smoothly. We often hear about how important cardiovascular health is, but not everyone realizes how effective water-based activities can be for the heart. Many of us associate cardio workouts with running or cycling, but aquatic exercises like water aerobics offer a full-body cardiovascular workout without the harsh impact. In the water, every step, stretch, or arm movement encounters natural resistance, requiring our heart to pump more efficiently. And here's the beauty of it: the resistance is evenly distributed, unlike when we're on land. The water's pressure helps improve circulation and heart function, gradually building up our endurance while keeping the body feeling cushioned and safe. So, next time we think of cardio, let's not forget the incredible benefits of splashing around in a pool. Flexibility is another area where aquatic exercise truly shines. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to move your arms, legs, or even twist your body when you're in the water? That's because the buoyancy reduces the pull of gravity, giving our joints more freedom to stretch and rotate. This increased range of motion is particularly advantageous for people who struggle with stiffness or limited mobility. We can perform movements in the water that would otherwise be difficult or even painful on land. By regularly engaging in aquatic exercises, we not only enhance our flexibility but also promote healthier, more functional joints. Let's talk about another powerful benefit that often gets overlooked: the calming effect of water. Many of us instinctively feel a sense of peace when we're near water, whether it's a quiet lake, a serene pool, or the rhythmic waves of the ocean. When we exercise in water, this calming environment enhances the experience. It creates a tranquil setting that allows us to focus on our movements, breathe deeply, and let go of tension. The combination of physical activity and the natural soothing properties of water helps reduce stress levels. In turn, lower stress contributes to better mental health and emotional well-being. We leave the pool not just physically invigorated but also mentally refreshed, feeling a sense of inner calm. This reduction in stress has a ripple effect, improving another key aspect of our health: sleep. Aquatic exercise induces a state of relaxation that can significantly improve sleep quality. Many of us struggle with restlessness or trouble falling asleep, often due to the stresses of daily life. However, the gentle resistance and the rhythmic movements in water can help release muscle tension, preparing our body for a more restful night. By adding aquatic exercise to our routine, we set up a natural cycle. We exert ourselves just enough to enjoy deep relaxation, leading to more restorative sleep. And when we sleep better, we feel more energized, making it easier to stay active and engaged in our daily lives. One of the incredible features of aquatic exercise is how adaptable it is. Not every exercise routine fits everyone, but water-based activities can be easily modified to suit different fitness levels, ages, and physical abilities. We can make adjustments to the intensity of our workout simply by changing the speed or direction of our movements. For those new to exercise or recovering from an injury, we can start with slow, gentle movements like water walking. On the other hand, for those looking for a more intense workout, adding resistance equipment like water dumbbells can provide a challenging session. This adaptability makes aquatic exercise an inclusive option that meets each of us where we are, offering a tailored experience. Muscle strengthening is another area where aquatic exercise excels. The natural resistance water provides is multi-directional, meaning that it works against us in every movement we make. On land, when we lift weights, we work against gravity in one direction. But in water, every stretch, kick, or push is met with resistance from all angles. This comprehensive resistance engages various muscle groups simultaneously, enhancing muscle tone and building strength without the need for heavy weights or equipment. Over time, this leads to improved muscle endurance and a more balanced physique. Let's not underestimate the social benefits of aquatic exercise either. Many water-based activities, like water aerobics classes or group swimming sessions, encourage a sense of community. Engaging in these activities with others provides a form of social interaction that can boost our mood, foster friendships, and offer emotional support. It's not just about the physical workout, it's about connecting with people, sharing a laugh, and creating a positive environment. In today's fast-paced, often isolating world, these moments of social interaction in a supportive setting can have profound effects on our emotional well-being. Before diving into any new exercise regimen, it's essential to take that crucial first step, consulting with your healthcare provider. By doing this, you're ensuring that the exercises you choose align with your unique health conditions and personal needs, setting a strong foundation for success. Your body is your greatest guide, and it's vital to pay close attention to its signals as you embark on this new journey. If you ever feel pain or discomfort, don't push through it, pause, rest, and reassess. It's always better to proceed with caution than risk injury. Now, one of the most effective ways to stay committed to an exercise routine is by selecting activities that genuinely resonate with you. When you enjoy what you're doing, motivation becomes effortless. Imagine waking up excited to move because you've found something that brings both joy and health benefits into your life. That kind of connection can turn a chore into a lifestyle, making fitness not just sustainable but enjoyable. To keep things fresh and engaging, it's important to introduce variety into your routine. By incorporating a range of exercises, you're not only targeting different muscle groups, but you're also keeping boredom at bay. This variety brings new challenges and keeps your workouts dynamic, ensuring that each session feels invigorating rather than repetitive. When you mix in strength training, balance work, flexibility exercises, or even mindful movement practices like yoga, you're building a well-rounded fitness foundation. Another key consideration is safety. Always choose the right footwear and comfortable, appropriate clothing for the activity you're engaging in. This can significantly reduce the risk of injury, making your workouts safer and more enjoyable. And don't forget to create a safe exercise environment, whether that's clearing space in your home or ensuring you have the right equipment at the gym. These small steps add up to a smoother, more pleasant experience, allowing you to focus entirely on the movement and the moment. For those looking to enhance their physical fitness as they age, it's important to embrace exercises that focus on strength, balance, flexibility, and even aquatic workouts. These elements play a huge role in maintaining a fulfilling lifestyle well into your later years. They're not just about looking fit, they're about improving the quality of your life, allowing you to stay active, agile, and engaged as you grow older. Remember, it's not about how much you do, but rather how well you do it. The quality of each movement, the attention to form, and the overall impact on your well-being matter far more than the sheer quantity of exercise you perform. This balanced approach to fitness can unlock a healthier, more vibrant version of yourself, helping you stay strong and vital for many years to come. So, if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, let us know in the comments what you plan to incorporate into your routine. We'd love to hear what resonated with you. And before you go, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Your support helps us continue bringing you insights, guidance, and inspiration as you pursue a life filled with well-being and vitality.